What's good, everybody? This your girl China White, and you just entered the Lion's Den with your girl China White. Grab your drinks, let baby girl light your cigar. See, you are in for one hell of a night with your girl China White. Right? Make sure you guys join my Patreon. I got new videos on Patreon. I still got more I need to upload, so the next batch of videos I upload on Patreon will be like for the $50. My top tiers, right? So make sure you guys become a member. Just go to any one of my live streams, and that link will lead you to becoming a member. So, and super chat you girl, cash app you girl, support my platform, right? So let's get into this shit. So we're talking about hard rejection and soft rejection. Okay, so I did a live stream on this before. And that live stream, I believe, is on Patreon. But we're going to talk about it a little bit more because a lot of men don't understand. Y'all need to understand hard rejection and soft rejection. Soft rejection is when a woman don't want to be disrespectful. When she probably think you're nice. She probably think you cute. Or she probably even like you. But because she in a relationship and her loyalty is to her man, so she'll give you a soft rejection. Or, you know, giving a man a soft rejection, not being disrespectful, it's like safety for us. It's like it's like safety for a woman to give a man a soft rejection because we know some men are radical. We could be outside late at night, you trying to holler at us, and we buy a car and it's just me and you, so she give you a soft rejection. It's not hard. So soft rejection, anytime you try to holler at a woman or you talking to a woman and you try to get her number, and she tell you she got a man, she tell you cute but she just working on herself. Those are all soft rejection. Okay? It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just that I'm good. That's it. It doesn't mean anything bad. Um, I don't talk about my consultations in my live streams. You hit me up on Patreon, hit me up on Instagram. I'll go ahead and tell you it's 150 for 30 minutes, 250 for an hour. Send it to my cash app. Okay, that's how much I charge. But like, if you want a consultation, it's not a good idea to do it in the middle of my live stream. Like, come on, hit me up on the back end. So, it's just ghetto as fuck, right? So, it's just a way of a woman not being disrespectful to you. Okay? So, let's talk about hard rejection. Hard rejection is straight up, she doesn't give a fuck. Hold on. Hard rejection is straight up disrespectful, straight getting straight to the nitty gritty. She don't give a fuck about your feelings. She don't care that you're trying to holler at her. You know, if she gave you a soft rejection, it's obvious that you're not getting the point, and you study throwing yourself at me. So she makes it very clear. So she makes it very clear that she doesn't like you. And to make it more clear, she get a little nasty with it. It's like, no, I'm good. I don't like you. I like, she is real direct. That's a hard rejection. Some of y'all got to know what a soft rejection is and what a hard rejection is, because y'all like to put all rejection in the same boat when it's really not. It's really not. It's two different types. And even with a woman giving men hard rejection, some men, they just do not get it in their head. Some men just do not get it in their head. Woman is giving you a hard rejection. It's like, get the fuck away from me. I don't like nothing about you. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't want you around me. Leave me alone. Go about your way. Stop. Like, just move the, like, go. Just get out of my space. That's a straight up hard rejection. Some men, when we give you a soft rejection, y'all see that as, oh, she likes me. I just gotta push her a little harder. Let me tell you something. If a woman like you, she will engage you. She not gonna give you a soft reject. Okay, so like, for I'm gonna give y'all an example. The man I'm dealing with, he left me a message. I knew he liked me, but I didn't want to, like, because at the time I was single. But I liked him too. I liked him, but I didn't reject him. I didn't give him a soft rejection because I wanted him to come back for more. I left the door open for him to come back for more. I didn't just close the door with a straight up rejection, or I didn't close the door with a soft rejection. See, that's when a woman likes you. She's gonna leave the door open. She's gonna have conversations with you. When a woman straight up say, "Yeah, I like you. You cute. I don't want to be in. I don't want to do this. I'm good." When a woman does that, when she doesn't leave the door open, she does not want to talk to you. She doesn't want to play a game with you. She don't see anything more. Just, I gave him a soft rejection. Like, it's kind of like, girl, I told him that he's cute and all, but I got a man. The number one things we go to when we giving you a soft rejection is, we have a man. We have a man. We good. Um, she's single. She's not ready to deal with anybody. Because even when we're single and we don't want to deal with nobody, if we like you and we have potential in you, like we see some type of potential, we will still, like, either give you our number or get your number. We'll take your number, so whenever we're ready to have the conversation or ready to talk to you, we can always reach out to you. Do you get it? It's very simple. It's not hard. Do not chase no woman down. Do not beg a woman. I know some of y'all niggas cold approach. They call it cold approach. Listen, where I'm from, we call it a dude hollering at a chick. I know some of y'all dudes holler at chicks because that's like the norm. But if you hollering at a chick and she ain't feeling it, and she's letting you know she ain't feeling it, and she's letting you know she's not feeling it, and you hollering at a chick, you wasting your time. You wasting your time, because see, a lot of y'all can't read the room. And reading the room is reading the energy. The reason why y'all be wanting, like, even just the thought of a woman taking your number that does something to you. Cause this the thing. A lot of y'all are insecure. Like, y'all insecure as fuck. Y'all think if y'all ain't getting the girl y'all one and think y'all getting a girl, getting that woman y'all want to fuck, something's wrong with you, then y'all be hard on yourself. Look at my last live stream. I did. I think I forgot what I titled that shit. But a lot of times women reject you because because you're not the man for the job. You get what I'm saying? So like y'all get y'all feelings hurt. Y'all hurt y'all own feelings because that's more of a you problem when your feelings hurt when it comes to a woman. And then there y'all go trying to degrade that woman because she didn't give you a chance. Oh, she was a hoe anyways. Oh, she was fat anyways. Oh, she was ugly anyways. I don't want that bitch. Like, come on, huh? Come on. Well, this the situation. A lot of men don't understand hard rejection and soft rejection. Some men just do not understand that. So that right there, in a nutshell, is hard rejection and soft rejection. If you having a conversation with a woman and you want her phone number and she give you a soft rejection, it's just out of respect. And then a lot of times she doesn't even want to deal with you because she know what comes with it. When a man holler at a woman, he wants to fuck. It's not is you don't want a friendship. You want to fuck. And a lot of times we don't want to fuck. So we don't want to talk to you because there is no chemistry there. I'm not turned on. You're turned on by me. I'm not turned on by you. So no, you can't have my number. So when a man is pursuing a woman, that's why a lot of men get on those dating apps because y'all pursue women. Y'all don't want to say y'all pursue women because y'all don't want to feel like lames. And I'm not saying that you are lame, but when you are on those dating apps, hitting women up, y'all going back and forth, you never met her, you're pursuing, okay? You pursuing the pussy. And this what gets me about those dating apps. This is what gets me about those dating apps, fam. And I gotta say it. Dating online, dating apps, and all that shit. All those women on those dating apps are hoes. They have no value. None of those women have any value. All of that shit is games to get hoes to like you so you can fuck. Your ass is desperate if you have to go online and date a bitch on a dating app. Because this the thing. Prime pussy ain't gonna be on no dating app looking for some goddamn niggas that can't get pussy in their real life. They gotta go on a dating app. Come on. You going on a dating app to get ass because you can't do it in real life. You can't do it in real life. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, hold on, let me get my mic. Let me get my mic. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. So when you go online dating on those dating apps, you just like all the dudes that jump in her DMs. What makes you different from the 500 other niggas that wanted to get with her and fuck? Come on now, it's bottom of the barrel bitches. I don't give a fuck about how they look. They done all fuck niggas on that app shit. All of them. They all done fuck them niggas. You just one of the niggas that's trying to fuck her. So you gotta appeal to her. It's kind of like a job application. She has to say yes, she likes you. Like, who wanna put themselves through that shit? You're that desperate. Why don't these content creators keep it a buck and tell their subscribers that they desperate as fuck if they gotta go on a dating app to get some goddamn ran through pussy? Like, some of these content creators, they'll talk bad about the Passport Brothers, but at the same time, they'll tell their subscribers you get more pussy on a dating app. What's the fucking difference? You gotta still appeal to bitches. These niggas gotta pay these bitches. These bitches is not just meeting you on a dating app and just fucking you. And if they are doing that and they are fucking you, think about the other niggas that came before you. So you don't have a right to think about your cock. Oh, I forgot. Thinking about your dick and caring about what you stick it in, that's beta, right? Keep it a buck. That's beta. That's weak. You a weak man if you think about where you stick your cock. Huh? We shouldn't talk about that though, right? Yeah, we talking about holes, we talking about your ass, we talking about your dick, and we talking about our pussy. Okay? That's your health. That's life or death. A person cannot get you to, when we're talking about your health, life and death, can't nobody shame you on that. Can't nobody shame you on caring about where you stick your dick. Come on now. Like, if she's that good looking online on them dating apps trying to find a man, then what's stopping her in her real life getting a man? Think about that. What's stopping you if you this confident man, if you this good looking man, if you say you know, you the king and you respect yourself and you building yourself and you attract women, why the fuck do you need a dating app when women are walking around everywhere you go? It's because it's easier getting on a dating app, getting thirsty bitches to fuck you. Come on, we talking about these thirsty ass goddamn hoes. She on there for the same reason you on there. She not on there to find love, okay? She's desperate as fuck too. And I think people on them dating websites, they on there because they're hiding something. Cause why the fuck you can't meet nobody in your real life? What's stopping you? What's stopping you from meeting women in your real life? Drawing women to you. I guess wherever you can stick your cock, whatever look good on the outside, and you horny as fuck because you're cornal. See, those motherfuckers can use my talking points, but at the end of the day, I will break their ass down because you're teaching men how to be carnal minded. That's just straight up. You're very carnal, and you're gonna be back to square one, fucking those toxic ass bitches because you a toxic ass goddamn nigga, and you don't want to come to grips with it as long as you get in pussy and it's easy access to pussy because them hoes on a dating site and they thirsty as fuck for some goddamn dick. But you're not thinking about that, right? Right? You don't think about that. That's why I say you don't value your cock. If it's so easy, if you have to find easy women to fuck, like I'm saying easy is, it's like all you gotta do is say some freaky shit to a bitch, appeal to a bitch, and you can fuck. Easy women. That's not a compliment. That's not a compliment because you can fuck a slut. You know what I mean? That ain't player because you can fuck a slut. You get what I mean? Anybody can get online and fuck hoes if you want to keep it a bean. If you want to keep it a bean. So like, that's my take on that dating app shit. Like, getting on a dating app looking for desperate bitches to fuck because they are desperate. Those are women that cannot find a man in their real life. They cannot find a man in their real life, whatever the fuck it is, and she goes online. Those women are crazy and toxic as fuck, just like you. For you to take your thirsty ass online, you got some insecurities you got to work on. All you showing is the outer. Y'all reading each other, looking at each other picture, and then these niggas telling you how to get the thirstiest bitch to thirst for your ass online. What about living life, creating experience? What about traveling? What about building? You ain't worrying about that. You always trying to get to the pussy, whatever, however easy it is to get pussy because you thirsty. And ain't nobody gonna tell you that you thirsty because they don't want to lose their subscriber base. Nigga, you are thirsty. You are thirsty. You are very thirsty. So that's my take on that. And then like online, it's like you give the woman an option, like it's worse than being in person because at least you can read the energy. At least you can read the energy. You can't read nobody energy online. You can't read nobody energy online. That's why a lot of y'all get killed. A lot of y'all get robbed. You know what I mean? Your ass get deleted. Your ass get robbed. Your ass get scammed. And the same go for the women too when they online dating. They get deleted. They get raped. They get all that shit. You putting your life in danger on that online bullshit. You don't need that if you're that person. You don't need any of that shit. Who gonna put themselves and then you gotta pay for a bitch to look at you and read your profile like you filling out for a fucking job. Like, come on now. You want pussy that goddamn bad? You are thirsty. A lot of y'all need to pray. Y'all are not doing enough praying. Ain't nobody praying to the Most High. You ain't reading your Bible. You're not spiritually sound. You're not meditating. You're not taking care of your business. You're not taking care of your priorities. Because if you was doing that and putting that first, you ain't gonna be worrying about what these hoes are doing. You're not. That is thirsty ass shit. That shit is thirsty. Then you gonna find yourself in a loophole. And any of these bitches you meet online, you gonna see some type of sign that she ain't who the fuck she say she is. It is what it is. Just like y'all get online and build these profiles trying to entice bitches when you know goddamn well that's not who you are. It's just getting a bitch to believe that. Think about it. Like, can it be real with yourself? You have to be real. You doing all of that for some goddamn bitches that can't meet niggas. Let me tell you something. I'm a woman. It's it's not hard to meet men. Why the fuck would I get on a dating site? I'm trying to understand. Any woman that got a pussy, she knows what I'm talking about. She ain't trying to get on no dating website for no goddamn niggas because she meet them in her real life. You gotta really scratch your head to think, well, if Big Shirley can get Simps, why is attractive woman on a dating app? Why is that? You gotta ask yourself that shit. Why is the attractive woman on a dating website? What is she looking for that she can't get in her everyday life? But because your ass thirsty, you gon' be blind to all that shit. You're blind because you fully cannot be attractive attracted to a woman. And this the disrespectful part. A lot of these people believe that their subscribers are thirsty as fuck. And they disrespecting you by telling you to stick your cock in a bitch that you don't fucking know. When you look a person in their eyes, you can read them. How can you look anybody in their eyes online? Like, come on, man. Women online meeting men, they see the men as paymaster simps. They do. They see you as a simp. They see you as a paymaster. They put you in a boat like all the other men thirsting for their pictures. Why the fuck you think they put all them enticing men sexual pictures in their profile? They do that for a reason. It's to paint a picture. Y'all gotta read between the lines. But when you thirsty as fuck, you believe all that shit. And that tells me a lot about how you see women in your real life. That tells me a whole lot. Come on now. You supposed to be giving women hard rejection and soft rejection. You supposed to be doing that shit. When you are an attractive man and you love yourself and you take care of yourself, you're not gonna put your life on the line for some thirsty ass goddamn bitch. You don't value yourself and you don't value what you have. But when you are carnal, you're not going to love yourself because your carnal self wants you to do things to please yourself. Your spiritual self will always alert you when you're wrong. But because your spiritual self is so weak and you're not feeding it, you feed your flesh when you do shit like that. When you eat whatever you want to eat. When you watch whatever you want to watch. When you listen to whatever the fuck you want to listen to. You only feeding your flesh. When your flesh say, I want to go to a strip club. I want to lust for some goddamn bitches. I want to overspend. I want to overdrink. I want to overdulge. Your fleshly self is feeding itself. So your spiritual self that alerts you on the bad things is telling you no. Remember your doctor said you need to lose 10 pounds or you will stroke the fuck out. Remember your doctor said that's too much salt. You shouldn't be eating, taking in that much sodium. Remember your doctor said you shouldn't be drinking. You should drink more water. Your spiritual self will alert you. But because you feed your fleshly self, it overrides your spiritual being. So when your spiritual self tries to alert you on things being wrong or things being taking place, 1 second. So when your spiritual self try to alert you on things that are wrong because your carnal self is stronger because that's all what you feed, you will never see the alerts. Or you think that you're talking to yourself when you're not. We get messages. And it's not going to ever go against what's good for you. It goes against what's bad for you. Notice when you're doing something bad, that's when you get a message. That's when you shouldn't be doing that. But because all you do is lust, you're desperate as fuck, you want to get your dick wet, you're not going to pay any attention to it. So that's my thing on the dating online shit. Like the gimmicks and the gadgets. Like number one, you don't have to do any of that because we want to fuck you. Like ain't no way you don't have to do any of that shit. And why would you put yourself out there for some pussy? You are constantly putting yourself out there for ass. That's what you're doing.
Anybody telling you you have to take this step to get ass is you putting yourself out there. Is, you know, you know, you stopping what's more important, you know, like you just putting yourself out there. Like, ain't no way around this shit. And I'm not gonna tell you anything different. Like that's what it is because I'm a woman. If we want a man, we're not gonna play those games. If we want you, we're not gonna play those games. That's if we want to play those games with you. But we know you allow us to play those games with you because you're desperate. So when you're desperate, I'm gonna play those games with you. That's why they call it the dating game. So you take your ass on a dating app, putting yourself out there for women to say, swipe left, decline. Nope, nope, nope. Shave next time. Decline. She don't know how you smell. She don't know how you look. She going by your pictures. Swipe, swipe, swipe. You got bitches that's been ran through, bitches that got simps in their DMs, bitches that's full of fucking nuts. She just fucked another nigga, declining your ass. But you believe you a king. Come on now. Like, stop. That's bullshit. Like, a bitch will see you. We already see you. We already know who's attractive. We already know who we like. We can listen to you and tell if we like you or not. We already know we want you. It's just that sometimes we don't want to come off thirsty. Because if we come off thirsty, it's going to give you more of the power. That's how we see it. We already know if we like you. There ain't no guessing in our mind. That's not a guessing game. It's like we like you, we like you. We want you, we want you. It's not a of course, but then I say you gonna get I never said you're not gonna get pussy. I never said that. I never said that. But look what type of pussy you getting. Like let's keep it a buck here. Are you putting value on yourself based on how much trashy pussy that you get? Come on now. You call yourself a king, right? So you put value on how much trashy ass pussy you get. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. See, that's where that ego thing come into play. Because at the end of the day, that's a trashy ass bitch. You met her online like she was fucking all other niggas. Ain't nothing special about the bitch. And a lot of men, they measure their manhood based on how much pussy that they get. That's your manhood. You measure your manhood based on how much pussy you get off an online app. Come on now. It never failed you, right? Right? That's what I'm explaining. See, you're not even looking at the bigger picture. You taking it personal. It's not personal. I'm just breaking you down because that's what it is. You put yourself out there for them trashy ass goddamn hoes. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Come on now. What makes you so special? She gave it to the other nigga. Oh, round of applause. You finally got some pussy everybody else got. Round of applause. Let me salute you. Salute, fam. You must feel real special. Come on now. Everybody don't want to be drained and dry and sleeping with a bitch that just laid up with somebody. Nobody don't want to like everybody don't feel like that. A lot of men, you measure your manhood based on how much pussy you get, then you actually believe that women bring you value. Let's keep it a beam. You in your mind, if you can get access to pussy, you believe that that woman gives you value because it's easy for you to brag about. If you can brag about how much pussy you're getting from doing that, those women give you value. That nut, nut in the bitch that gave you value. What, like, come on now. But that's what I'm saying. You gonna always, you gonna always be in the dark if that's the way you think. If that's the way you think, you'll never understand. And you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. That's why I say I'm not telling you niggas how to fuck bitches. I'm not telling y'all to keep your dick in your pants because y'all not gonna do it. You gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do anyways. Then when you find yourself in the loophole of the rinse cycle, then you wanna understand. Oh, nah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, come on now, it's energy, time wasting. You gotta sit on your fucking phone in your room and go. Like, come on, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, if I was a goddamn nigga, I have three bitches in my real life. I don't got time for no online shit because I'm not about to play no game with no bitch. And I know she giving it up to other niggas. I'm not dumb. I know these bitches fucking somebody. You fucking somebody. I'm not to treat you like you're the queen. No, you gonna be chasing me wondering what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I don't see how the fuck y'all niggas do that shit. It's that thirst, that inner thirst. That inner thirst have to die. It has to. All it take is one conversation. All it take is one conversation for you to mack a bitch down. Bitch be want to know more about you. But some of y'all can't even meet women in your real life because you too insecure. You too insecure to have a conversation. You too insecure to talk. You too insecure. Like, y'all don't do that shit. Y'all into that texting. I can't read your energy if we texting back and forth. I gotta hear you and I gotta see you. I gotta look you in your eyes. Because the thing is, a lot of you niggas don't even keep your back straight. A lot of y'all lean on that easy type shit. It's easy. Like, I need some easy ass. I need a bitch to just fuck me. I don't give a fuck if she fucked the other nigga. I'm just I'm gonna just dive in right after the other nigga. The other nigga that had it. You know what I mean? I just met her. She looked good. She smelled good. I'm gonna just go up in it. Right? Come on now. That shit make no motherfucking sense. So let me finish breaking this down and then I'm gonna end it. I don't know. I might go to members only or I might go to the mindset. I don't know. So, and then I'm gonna talk about on members only. I'm gonna be talking about attraction because the reason why a lot of y'all are on those dating apps because y'all don't understand attraction. Y'all had too much y'all get too many problems when y'all interacting with women and y'all don't even know what's what. Y'all don't know if a person like you, y'all don't know if this, and y'all don't understand chemistry, y'all don't understand charisma, you just don't understand. And it's very simple. All it is a little understanding. That's all it is. It's not a big thing, it's not hard. All it is just understanding body language, understanding the energy. That's all it is. Because we ain't gonna ask for nothing. When a woman is attracted to you, she's not going to ask you for anything because the man that she likes, she wants, she doesn't want to be a burden to him. The man that she doesn't like, she's going to be a burden to that man because the man she likes, she's not going to tell that man about her problems. It's going to be good because she wants to impress him. She wants to impress that man. But the other man that she really does not like, she's going to go to that man with her problems. She's going to do that because It's damn if you there and damn if you're not there. The man that I want him to see me as the dream girl. I want him to see me as the catch. I want him to see me that, you know, I'm a good chick, I'm a cool chick, I'm a laid back chick. I'm gonna paint a pretty picture because I want to be more appealing to him. I want to draw him in. I want him to know more about me. I want him to ask for more things about me. See, the dude that the woman is really not attractive to, she doesn't want him to know anything about her. So she doesn't tell him anything. The only thing he's going to know is what she wants, what she needs, what she desires. She can give a fuck about the man that she likes. She's not going to tell him any of that shit. She's going to make it seem like she's been this way all her life, or he changed her, or he makes her feel good. She thought about you the other day, or she's constantly thinking about you because she's constantly texting you. She's constantly calling you. She's constantly want to desire you. Do you get it? That's the difference. It's not that hard. But if you're not around women, if you don't make yourself available, if you don't get outside your fucking house, how would you know that? Or you talking yourself out of goddamn pussy by running your fucking mouth. That's why it's easier for you to get on a dating website because all the bitch got to do is look at your picture. That's the new thing now. Looking at a picture, getting your dick hard, and her getting her pussy wet just by looking at a fucking picture instead of interacting. Come on. It's easier getting ass online and communicating with women online. It's way more easy. So that's the difference. And if a woman is interested in you, she is to the point that she'll let you touch on her. She'll kiss you back. She wants to go out. But then if she wants to go out, she'll pay Dutch. She'll go Dutch. She'll go Dutch. If she really like you, she don't see nothing wrong with buying drinks. Like, what is that? What, like, because you only doing you going out because you hoping and praying that she see you the same way you see her. Y'all ain't going out with bitches that y'all don't like. Y'all marry bitches y'all don't like, but y'all don't go out with bitches y'all don't like. Or when you go out with women, you get an inkling in your mind that I don't really like her. But you can't do that on a date and uh, with some dating app. You only doing that when you actually around bitches. But that's too much for y'all because y'all are fucking weak. Yeah, tell me, China, how you gonna say a man is weak? You don't know what a man is. I had a father. I have a father. I have brothers too. Come on now. Like, what we talking about here? What are we saying? Shout out to you, China. How do you feed the spirit? Well, how do you feed the spiritual man? This is how you feed the spiritual man. It's like a woman's feeding her spiritual self. This is how you feed your spiritual self. You read, you pray, you fast. You have to lean on something that's bigger than you. I talk about that on members only. You have to lean on something that's bigger than you, that's bigger than worldly things. what's bigger than music, bigger than clothes, bigger than your family, bigger than alcohol, you know, anything that entice you. You stay away from those things for a longer period of time, because the thing is that the flesh is so weak that you constantly do it. You don't discipline yourself. Because you can have the most amazing body in the world, but you still may be lusting for women. You may pay women. You may have a good job and etc., but you might be addicted to drugs. You may be good with women, but you broke as fuck. You may make money, but you fat as fuck. Anything that you overindulge in, you have to stay away from those things for a period of time, because what happens is you leaning on something that's bigger than the carnal self, your carnal self. You leaning on your spiritual. A lot of men don't want to do that shit. They so carnal, they have access to everything. They have access to everything. They got access to ass. They got access to liquor. They got access to drugs. They got access to spending money, the mall. They got access to, music. They got access. Everything is it's like an instant relief for you. Instant gratification. When you're hungry, you eat anything. When you're thirsty, you drink anything. When you want to watch something, you watch anything. When you leaning on something bigger than what the world is offering, and you discipline yourself and you stay away from those things from a period of time, that actually tells you about yourself, because your corner self want to do whatever it want to do, but your spiritual self is, you have to stop that. Then you have a battle with your carnal self, your outer self. You battling your outer self. That's the biggest battle. The biggest battle is not me, it's not your neighbor, it's not your mother, it's not your father, it's not your kids, it's you. You are your biggest battle, because you're weak. So you'll do anything to give yourself not sexual, but anything to give yourself gratification, anything that's instant relief. So if your favorite food is McDonald's, your favorite food is pizza. If you like fucking random chicks, as soon as you get hard, you like to get your dick wet. We're not talking about a married man. Married men are totally different. Married men is this is separate from married people, because that's what his wife is there for. You know, they have a union, so no man can come between that union, but God. That has nothing to do. Married men are totally different. We're talking about a single man, even a man in a relationship. Y'all are not married. So, um, everything is instant gratification. So anytime you want to do something, you want to please yourself, it's an instant gratification. It's kind of like you want to get high all the time. You need that high, because being yourself and leaning on something that's bigger, you don't want to do that, because your carnal self needs that instant gratification. So that works with food and etc. But when you separate yourself from them things and you begin to fast from the things of the world, whatever the world is doing, you're doing the opposite of it. In the beginning stages, people say it's boring. It's not boring. It's just learning yourself. And then you have a war with yourself. Your spiritual self have a war with your outer self, because your outer self is so used to doing whatever makes you feel good. It has a lot to do with your ego too. Because if you're around your friends, if you're watching what other people are doing, if other people are feeding you bullshit, you're not able to see. You're only watching things that co-sign the shit that you're doing. Anything that goes against what you're doing, you're not going to watch, because it's going to make you look at yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you fast, when you lean on something that's bigger than what the world is doing, you're not eating all that stuff. You're not overindulging with shopping. You're not going out. You only doing you only working and do what needs to be done in your household. That's it. You're not watching, you're not going to the movies, you're not going to the bars. You're not getting on those dating apps. You're not drinking. You're not intaking sugar. You're not eating flesh, eating meat. You're not doing any of that. And you're doing that for a long period of time. Because the thing is, you can't do it. Because your flesh is used to doing what it want to do. You're not laying around. You're not supposed to have sex when you're fasting either. No sex. You think you can do it? Hell no. Men don't want to hear that shit. Men want instant gratification. And when you're doing that, you're able to see bullshit because you're gonna be on the edge. It makes it easy for you to see and sense bullshit because you're doing it. You're doing what needs to be done. And what needs to be done is building a better, stronger inner man. Because your judgment is all fucked up. You judging things based on how you feel. Anything that make you feel good is right. You don't want to do nothing that make you feel any other way. So you battle that. It becomes a battle for you. Then you begin to understand your biggest battle that you're facing now today is self. It's nobody else. Nobody else can make you do the shit that you're doing. Nobody else can make you fuck up. It's you. And then your understanding becomes better. You begin to understand. You begin to read between the lines so good. It's hard for people to lie to you. It's hard for people to come around you because you're getting rid of all the toxic things in your life. Your toxic friends, toxic family members, toxic lovers. Anything that goes against what you're doing, you'll be able to cut it off like that because you have to detox yourself from everything that you are addicted to. So when it comes to detaching yourself from certain things that don't bring any value to your life, it becomes simple to you because you had to stop drinking, you had to stop smoking, you had to stop fucking random bitches, you had to stop overspending, you had to stop lying, you had to stop doing all that shit. You had to separate yourself from watching horror films and watching pornographic things, lust, stay offline, hanging around the wrong people, people that's not bringing you nothing in your life, dealing with spouses that goes against what you believe in. You had to do that work. So when you're done fasting, you think you're gonna go back to that, it's gonna be hard for you to go back to it. It's gonna be hard because you become woke. And it has nothing to do with a bitch. Do you understand what I'm saying? It has everything to do with self. Everything to do with self. And when it's everything that has to do with self, that's the most hardest work for anybody, for people. The hardest work to do is self work. Cause it has nothing. You can't blame bitches. You can't blame your wife. Can't blame your kids. Can't blame the people you hang around. Because you brought them in your life. You entertained them. You overindulge with them. And that's why I say when you do that, when you work on yourself, and you're not gonna want to lay with the same type of women you used to land with. You're not gonna want to do the same shit you used to do. It's gonna be like, ugh. It's gonna be like, damn, that shit bringing me down. Damn, I see what she talking about. God damn, what the fuck I was doing. Now I see. I was devaluing myself like a motherfucker. I was decreasing my value around this bitch. I was lying to myself. I was lying to this person. I was doing all this shit. I wasn't even living the truth because everything around me was a lie. And I was okay with doing this shit because I wanted that self gratification. It made me feel good. But even spending money on these shoes that just came out or buying that brand new TV, that don't do nothing for my life anymore. In order for people to deal with me, it has to be in the truth. In order for me to give you my time, it has to be the truth. You don't take bullshit. So it's easy for you to spot out lies when a person is lying to you. And that's go for anybody. You're not going to be so quick to talk. You'll be quick to listen. You ain't going to want to hang out with the same people no more. Then it come to find out that a lot of people want you to do bad. That's why when men change, when men, and this is the truth, when you become better, your worst enemy be the woman because we don't want you to change. Your friends, they don't want you because people benefit around you when you were that old person, not your new self. When you are your better self, we don't benefit from that shit. We don't benefit from that. How I'm gonna benefit from you if you don't drink no more and I used to hang around you because you always had liquor? How I'm gonna benefit from you when I come around you always had the weed? How I'm gonna benefit from you when I come to your house, you throw all these parties, you got food, you got bitches there. Like, I can't benefit from you. How I'm gonna benefit from you when you got your paycheck, you paid all the bills, and all I had to do was walk around looking sexy as fucking tell you what you wanted to hear. But now you desire more than that. Because you don't do that no more. So now I gotta call you crazy. I gotta say something's wrong with you so you can give yourself self-doubt so you can go back to the person you was because I had better access to you. It was easy for me to get what I wanted from you. So I gotta call you crazy. I gotta say something's wrong with you. Do you understand? Hey, what's good? So that's the live stream, y'all. I didn't want to be on here too long. I really want to do like 30 minutes. I really just want to do 30 minutes, but I end up being on here longer than I expected. Hey, look, I love y'all, right? Until we meet again in this chat room, because tomorrow is not promised, right? Till we meet again, which means that I may not be here, you may not be here. But when I go live and I see you in the chat room, I know you made it. So until we meet again in this chat room, this your girl, China White. I love y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all.